I'm home. It's Pokemon Emerald Rogue, the 2.0 update. Technically 2.01A, I think, is what I'm currently playing on. So I've played the original version of this a lot. I streamed it a lot. I played it a lot off screen. I've played the 2.0 update a little bit. I think I've done like 3 runs, 2 of which made it to Elite Four, 1 of which beat the Elite Four. But I was cheating a lot. I was doing a lot of safe stating and a lot of rewinding and stuff. So I won't be doing that here. I'll be a good boy. But that was practice. That was so I could like figure out the game and like figure out what to do, so I could like tell you guys about it. So I was like mostly cheating, but just leave me alone. Rewind is on. I only use rewind for dumb mistakes, or if like I hit the like wrong item or something and I like didn't mean to, or I like tossed something, whatever. There are achievements here, or retro achievements if you're playing through Retro Arc. There's a lot. I think they're tied to all of the quests in game, which is crazy. I think there were achievements for this in the other version of the game as well. But that's nuts. I'm excited to earn those. Without further ado, that's right, no more ados. Let's get into it. All right, options. Game, nickname. This is a fun thing. You can just make it so it automatically nicknames Pokemon. Let's do that. Toggle that. Button mode's fine. Graphics. Day night visible. Yes. I feel like nighttime gets a little dark, but it's fine. Seasons, sure. Weather, sure. Seasons, one of my favorite Dragon Force songs. Wild battle animation. We'll do 2 times speed, 2 times speed, 2 times speed. Good. UI, text speed, fast. I want instant. Frame. We're gonna go for the toy. I did this one on my phones. Let's do this one, or let's do a different one. Where's Galaxy? Yeah, I like this one too. Oh, one thing I should say. I tried running this on my phone on My Boy, which is the Game Boy Advance emulator that I've been using like for years. Apparently, there's a better one that exists now. It's called Pizza Boy. I don't know if it's in the Apple Store. I know it's in the Android store. Pizza Boy A for Advance. I don't know why they're trying to be like weirdly like hidden that they're an emulator, because like emulators are allowed, but I've been using Pizza Boy. Pizza Boy fucking rules. There's a rewind on it. It feels crazy to have rewind because I can do this, like, but I'm on like a PC. It feels crazy to have rewind on the phone, but like I think you can go up to like 15 seconds behind. So, pretty cool. Welcome to Emerald Rogue X. A few things before we get started. First, please select initial difficulty. We're gonna customize this. So there's average, hard, brutal, and easy. I'm gonna play mostly on average, but with a couple little tweaks here. Trainers, average, yeah, we'll keep that. Diverse trainer. So this seems cool. I actually think this made it easier. So what happens here is that diverse trainers mean that, like, you know, if it's disabled, then gym leaders and trainers will stick to like their specified type. As example, Rock will always use Rock. If you enable it, they'll have like a second typing that they'll pull from. So like Brock might have Steel, or yeah, Brock might have Rock or Steel. Now, the reason I think this is easier is because there's way more Pokemon variety in the gyms, but because of that, there isn't like a typing that can like hard wall you. Like if you watch the previous streams I did of this, when I played the 1.3.2 version, if I like, you know, sometimes when you're just doing like, when you're starting out, it's like, oh, I have all like fire types, and then you fight the water gym leader and you're like, I'm so fucked. Here it's a little different. It'll be like water and then like other typings, so like you might have more of a chance. So I'm gonna keep it off. I do think that it's a really cool idea, but I think for my personal playstyle, excuse me, I think it makes it a little easy. So we'll turn that off, or we'll keep that off. Release fainted, yes. Over level disabled, also yes. EV gain, I'm gonna turn EVs off. EVs, if you're not familiar with Pokemon, it's like a hidden stat where every time you like defeat wild Pokemon, it'll like slowly add up over time. The more modern games make it way easy, like Scarlet and Violet, where you can just like reset them or like only add them. These are also what like Protein, Carbos, and all those add on to. And then there's also like the feathers, like Genius Feathers and stuff like that. So turning these off disables those items from appearing too. Like when I was playing with them on, or I watched someone play with them on, you'll get like a lot more feather drops. So I'm kind of glad to have that off. Pokemon with high friendship may have special effects, e.g. enduring, extra crits, etc. We're gonna turn that off. That's a new Pokemon game thing where they like, oh, they love you, so they can like, you know, make the game easier. I don't need that. It's fine. Switch mode, this just means it'll ask you if you want to switch out between fights. I personally like to keep this off because it's fun. I like not being able to switch when they switch Pokemon. I like having to deal with it. Fresh start, I think this is fine. Oh no, this is yeah, no, we'll keep that off. Cool. And then adventure. We're gonna do it singles, visible wild Pokemon, absolutely. This is one of the coolest changes for this. XP all, yep, that's fine. Save and exit. Your first adventure, always modern. So the difference is that modern goes all the way up to Gen 9, so Scarlet and Violet, and then classic only keeps the first 3 gens. So we'll do modern. Yes, that's the fun. I like having Pokemon from all the gens. Hey, can you hear me? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, wow. I didn't have instant on my phone. I just have, like, fast. Instant is so much better. You took quite the fall, it seems. Can you tell me what you remember? So you may have a mild case of amnesia. So my special defense went up by 2. Okay. I'm Professor Elm. Pokemon inhabit every inch of the world, be it land, sky, or sea. Pokemon are the friends of many, and for some, they even train and fight alongside their Pokemon in an attempt to become a Pokemon champion. Look at all these Pokemon just out and about. Look at this. This is cute. Also, Raikou. Study Pokemon, or I myself study Pokemon to try and understand what makes each and every species unique. The world's changed quite a lot recently. Routes within the world seem to be making, yeah, it's rogue. The memory to test. Do you remember what you look like? So this is rad. You can do outfits from, you got Red, Leaf, Ethan, Lyra, Brendan, May, Lucas, Dawn, Hilbert, Hilda, Nate, Rosa, Callum, Serena, Elio, Celine, Victor, Gloria, Florian, Juliana. And I think that's cool. So on top of that, you can choose your primary and you can change your skin color. And you can change, what color am I again? I think I'm very white. I'm pasty. I'll leave that as is. But I'm gonna go with we're gonna go with Ethan. I've always been gold and silver has always been my favorite gen, or Gen 2 is my favorite. So we'll do Ethan. I'll keep myself as pasty. Primary colors, I actually don't mind the white and blue because that's my school colors when I went to high school. But we'll keep it. We'll make it more Wrath of Zalis friendly. The problem is that like yellow is like his normal color. We'll do I'll just blue. So blue and yellow. I don't think you can change the pants yet. You can also randomize it if you want to. Just do this, which I can just go back from, so I don't have to do it. Cool. I feel like I'm so white here. Am I really? Is that better? But then that looks too tan. I don't want to look like a ghost. Do I look like a ghost? No, I'm more red than anything. So I think we'll do this one. It's fine. We'll just slightly tanned. Leave it. What is my name? My name is Nick. You don't have to say Wrath in the comments. It's fine. You can just call me Nick. Finally, we set out in a small group to build up a new village. What's the name of this village? Now, the name of the village, however, we'll call this, and I'm going to do all caps, Wrath. Nope, hold on. Of. I don't think I like all caps, actually. What did I do here? What happened here? Did I black out? There we go. I wish I could use my keyboard. Alright. Wrath of Zalis. You're living in Wrath of Zalis? It feels like it with how much I'm recording these days. You had me worried for a second then. Nick, it looks like your memory's working fine to me. Come on, let's try getting you standing up. There you are, back up on your feet now. You seem fine. Perhaps it would be a good idea for you to have a wander around Wrath of Zalis to refresh your memory. Once you're ready, come and find me in the lab. Alright, I'm going to go pretty quickly here. Let's do a little speed up here. So this is where we start our run. This is randomized. So, I don't know if I can see it from here. I think I can. I don't think they give this to you. Oh, they do. Never mind. So, this is kind of random. Basically, the way this works is that it almost like blocks. So, like, you'll start off here, and then usually there's a path either north, west. I forgot my directions. Northwest, east, and south. But it changes it. Sometimes there isn't. Sometimes it's just like a dead end. But if you go south, you'll find this is like the construction, or this is like the main area. I don't know what area you'd call this. No other routes yet. Okay. And then over to the right is where it starts. So this is a little bit randomized. When you start, it might not be in these same locations for you. But it's it plays into the building, the like city building and base building mechanics that we'll get into in a little bit. All right, config first. If you talk here, Oh, it's Fennel. You can just redo your settings if you want to, so you're not locked into them. Another thing worth adding here is that, much like in the original Pokemon Emerald Rogue, there's a secret here. What's this? A hidden switch. Press the switch? Nah. So you can, there's some settings like Mega Evolution, Z moves, Dynamax, and Terastallizing, which is technically locked behind the post game, where you're supposed to like beat the game at least once first, and then you can play it. In the original version of Emerald Rogue, so like my phone keeps going off. I love my girlfriend, but she is messaging me a lot. Today's Go Fest. She's a big Pokemon Go player. But I've already gotten my Pokemon for today. Hence why I'm recording this. Anyway, in the original version, they had a similar mechanic where there was a hidden wall, and that was how you unlocked gens past Gen 3. And it was also, again, how you did Z moves and Mega Evolution. I'm gonna play the way Poke Abby intended, our goddess, and then I'm gonna play the way we intended, and we'll try and beat a run, and then I'll unlock that other stuff. All right, so let's get going. Let's start a run. Or not yet. Hi Nick, it looks like you've refreshed your memory a bit now. Now that Wrath of Zalis is properly established, tell me about it. I got like 1,200 subs this last month. We need someone to go out on adventures to explore and gather resources. If we can't do that, or if we can do that, we'll be able to build up and expand the village. That's where you come in, Nick. In order for you to do that, you'll need a Pokemon partner. Professor! Pokemon are invading. What do you mean? This can't be good, Nick. We better go help. Bam, 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 bam. Nick, quickly, you must make haste. So this is going to go to the right of wherever wherever this zone is. It's always to the right, I think. Okay, Nick, I know this is your first time catching Pokemon, and I really need some help on this one. Here, take this. Ooh, Pokeball. Also, the items show up at the top there. You capture one Pokemon, I'll handle the others. So this is the Safari Zone replacement from if you played the original version of Emerald Rogue. Ooh, we got some options here. These 3 Pokemon will be random. I don't know how random. Like, I don't know if there's like a pool. I think it's always like first form Pokemon. This is a tough choice. I do like Stuffle a lot. Stuffle is a really cute Pokemon. Corvisquire could be pretty good too. Or Rookidee, sorry, could be pretty good too. Snorunt's not bad either. Like, I think what's the Frostlass was on my winning team when I beat a run. So I'm not going to discount them either. I think I am going to go Stuffle, but these are all pretty good options. For reference, in my playthrough on the phone, I got Larvitar as one of the options, who's one of my favorite Pokemon. So I was like, all right, well that's easy. Oh, it's got such a cute cry. It's waving. I made the right choice. All right. But yes, this replaces the Safari Zone from the original, where Pokemon that you've caught during runs, their like lowest level forms will appear here, and you can potentially catch them again and make them like a starter. Good job, Nick. The Pokemon didn't seem too dangerous. They actually seem rather friendly to me. Definitely not a Pokemon invasion. Come on now. Let's head back to the lab. Back to the lab again. Whoop, there goes. There we are. I must say, I was pretty impressed by your catching technique. Oh, the throwing Pokeball technique? I can't think of a better trainer to have going on adventures for Wrath of Zalis. Now, Nick, do you want me to explain how adventures work? Nah, I'm good. Remember, I guess for the sake of the video, I will. As you may remember, the world outside is a bit strange. Routes be... Okay, so this doesn't actually... Yeah, we don't need this. It's fine. Basically just saying that, like, you can't bring items in with you. You can bring items out. Or you can't bring items out either. There's a limited number of things you can start with. Hi, Nick. Your cow seems to really enjoy what... Oh, it gave it an automatic nickname. Oh, it named my Stuffle Cow. That's really funny. I think you can change your nickname at any time. Yes. That's right, your Pokemon can follow you. I think this uses the same engine that Radical Red does, because I know Radical Red lets you do this. You can change their nickname at any time, I think. Yeah. So I'm actually we're gonna go through the rights, of course. First Pokemon always gets named Rex. That's canon. Actually, what am I working with here? How good are you, Stuffle? Klutz can't hold items. Off to a rough start. Off to a pretty fucking rough start. I know that you have no hands, but surely you can hold items. Special attack down, special defense up. I mean, it's fine. Its attack is untouched, so I guess that's good. Tackle, Leer, Baby Doll Eyes, Payback. Okay. Not terrific, but could be worse. I think. So we go talk to this guy. Let's finish up here, come back later. Okay, I think you can start this once you leave a run. Real quick, before you leave on your run, you should talk to this woman with the bag, because your default bag has 30 fucking spaces. That fills up real fast. So you should try and expand that as soon as you can. Oh, I have no money. I can't do it yet. No. I expanded mine up to 80. I was struggling with 50, but I think 80 I never once had to deal with anything. So that's around a good spot for a full run. It's going to get pretty annoying, especially if you have the EV items on, like the feathers and stuff. So, all right, let's get started. Hi, Nick. Looks like you're almost ready to set off on an adventure. Before you set off, please take this quest book. And then it takes you over here. So you can see all the quests here. I think in the previous version, there was a repeatable quest. I don't know if there are any repeatable quests anymore. But you would, to get to the 4th and 8th badge, I think it's just the first time now. So money is used for upgrades within the like base building. We'll get to that once I lose a run. And then once you become the champion and beat, I'm sorry, once you beat both of the champions, I should say, then you will be able to do the post-game stuff. And then this post-game, yeah. Collector, care tactics. Oh, so this is one. Defeat the first 4 gym leaders with your partner Pokemon ever fainting. That's pretty good. Smart tactics. I don't know that there's any challenges for this yet, but I should mention this. I don't use items in battle. I started watching someone who didn't do it. It's Ray Narvaez Jr. And I just got used to it. I also just think not using items in battle is like more fun. I think Pokemon as a whole is a little too easy. But like obviously this is a harder version of it too. But if you're gonna be in the comments being like, oh man, you could have saved it if you didn't you could have saved that if you didn't if you just used items. It's like, yeah, and I kind of like in Grand Theft Auto where it's like I could have beat the mission if I like did the lose wanted level cheat, but sometimes I don't want to play with cheats. Like, you know, sometimes I don't need it. So please do not take up arms over me not using cheats, because I just don't want to. Or not, I'm sorry, not using items. I don't care if you do. I really don't. It's just me personally, I don't like doing it. There used to be a challenge for it in the original. I don't think it's in this one. All right, here it looks like it's fine. So one thing that's changed now is that there are 3 ways to differentiate the type of route still. So like little tree, you can see kind of directly ahead. That's a calm route. Calm, I think, gives you 5 available Pokemon to catch from. And then it also gives you, I think it gives you less items and less trainers. Average is the Rock Smash, or like the Smashable rock things. Those will have, I think, 3 Pokemon that you can catch, a medium number of trainers and a medium number of items. And then there's a 3rd one, which looks like the Strength Rock that you push, the Boulder, I should say. I think those have 2 wild Pokemon, more trainers, and more items. I think that's how it works. That's how they balance it. But the cool thing is, you may notice they're different colors now. So that tells you what like typing you can find there. So this is an average spooky route. So previously it just said that, and it would all have the same like rock icon. But now it's got a little shade. So that means that you'll find more likely to find ghosts. Average chili, more likely to find ice Pokemon. And then mighty, which I think is fighting. So more fighting types. We'll go... I would like to go there for more Pokemon options, but I kind of want to show off the sign thing too. Let's do spooky. Let's get some ghosts. Can I get a Honedge, please? Also, the items show differently in the field now. All right, Litwick and Yamask, or Galarian Yamask. Okay, all right. So, since we're at the beginning of a run, you should probably just like try and catch every Pokemon anyway, for 2 reasons. One, just gives you more options, and it gives you more options back at the base, but also there's challenges for catching a certain number of Pokemon or adding a certain number of Pokemon to the Pokedex. So if you have the means, the resources, you should just catch Pokemon anyway, just because, like, you know, it's worth it. There's one more Pokemon here. I don't know where it is. Also, being able to see them in the overworld is fucking rad. That shit's so nice. We can't go through there yet. One of them is really rare for some reason. Ooh, Fire Spin. Oh, there are TRs and TMs in this. TRs are 1 use. TMs are multiple use, at least as long as the route lasts. Something worth noting, I guess. And they're different costs, too. Like, if you buy a TM, it's much more expensive because you can reuse it. Oh, it's the other version of it. It's both Yamasks. Oh, okay. Sure, man. Why not? Alright, so now I get to show... yeah, let me show off something real quick. So... Llama, Calamondon, and Gressian Fig. Okay. So a cool thing here is that if you go here, you can also check their Pokedex. And the Pokedex here is really good. So it'll tell you their possible abilities: Flash, Fire, Flame, Body, Infiltrator. It'll tell you the moves that they learn and at what levels, and what TRs and TMs they can learn as well, and move tutors as well. And then they tell you the evolution. I cannot believe it's 41 for Litwick. That feels so late. That's such a Gen 5 thing. So that's a pretty long investment. Wandering Spirit is your only ability. Let's see, 34. Also, I remember getting Runegrigus in because I think Sword and Shield was the first Pokemon game I played since like Gen 3. Actually, that's not true. I beat Gen 5, or I beat Black and White. I beat X and Y. I skipped Diamond and Pearl, but I did play a lot of Heart Gold, like a lot of Heart Gold. So I played Gen 4 a decent amount. I played through Black and White once, got a little bit into Black and White 2, and then put it down. I beat X, and then kind of was just like, I don't think I liked that game, and then I didn't touch it again. I could not get into Sun and Moon. I felt like it was way too handholdy. I could not get into Ultra Sun and Moon. I thought it was way too handholdy. I didn't play Omega Ruby or Omega Sapphire, but then I played Pokemon Sword like a year or two after it was out, and fucking fell in love. I was like, this is great. I really like Sword and Shield. I think some people don't, and I kind of get it, but also I'm like, it like revitalized Pokemon for me. So I completed the Pokedex in Sword, and I had to get Runegrigus for it, and I was like, this is a weird Pokemon. Why do I have to do this? This feels so extra. Cool. Alright, I guess, so there's a level cap between each, like, gym stage. So we're gonna have to, get, like, a Pokemon here. So, everyone levels up at once. They handle moves a little differently. You're gonna see a pop-up at the top, new moves. So instead of prompting you to teach every Pokemon moves as it goes, basically they learn the new moves, and then you go to your settings, and you just mess around and you learn moves from here. So that's the new way that this works. I think this is really good. I kind of sometimes wish it prompted you to learn moves in battle, but this is, for the most part, this is fine. You're gonna minimize. It's also much faster. Let's see. It's weird that you guys have different abilities. Disable? I don't really get technical enough for disable. Learn moves again. Disable again. Okay. I am burned, which sucks, because I don't have anything to do with that yet. I don't know if they give you, like... Yeah, they don't give me any berries to start. That's unfortunate, because I can't cure that. So I need to try and find a burn heal or a full heal. Energy powder might work, actually. No, fuck, that's a super potion. There's a kind of powder that, that heals all status ailments. I don't know where it is. It's also throwing me off that the masks are different sizes. Okay. Oh, we get something from there. Let's see. I think that's Pokedolls. Oh! I mean, that's fine. I had to fight you anyway. So the problem with being burned, especially so soon, is that, burn doesn't just deal damage, it also halves your attack stat. So that's pretty rough to get. Also, the way repels work in this mode is that you can just walk through the Pokemon if you have a repel on, which is pretty cool. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Okay. Ask and ye shall receive. It's not too hard to find the status healing stuff in like the first couple routes. They get a little hard to find later, because the items slowly get better as you progress. Okay. Well, everyone's level 15, which is the level cap, so I think we're good. So we'll check everyone's moves. Leer, minimize. Oh, you can just switch between from this menu. It's really nice. This is really good. I should say that. Like, the reason I'm playing this is, like, this is a really good mod. Like, really, really good. Okay. I'm going to show this off really quickly. I am going to cheat to do it. But I don't, like, just let it go. Okay? I'm trying to explore as much as I can. So, the mysterious sign is an interesting one. So what it does is that if you talk to this person, you don't get too many visitors out here. We produce all the signs you find inside the gyms. In fact, I think we just shipped out a sign in the next gym. Correctly, I believe the gym type specializes in flying type Pokemon. So it'll tell you what type the gym is coming up, which you previously would have no way to know. You can also pay money here to find out what their strongest and lead Pokemon is. I'm not going to do that. And then there's a little hidden thing here where you can, like, come back here. I think if you read this sign, you do this, and then you walk away. Oh, hidden thing? Oh my god. Weird ghost girl? No, you're not the one. I don't know what she does, but that's all I know. So we're gonna... So I've showed off everything here. That's it. And then you leave, and then you progress through the route. That's why I'm just gonna rewind here. It was worth showing. Unfortunately, I do now know what the gym type is, but I just want to do that just because, like, you know, it's pretty helpful. I think it's situational, though. Like, I don't like. I think I would rather go for more Pokemon than like figure out what the gym leader was. Again, sorry if I cheated after immediately saying I wouldn't cheat. But that's different. That was a tutorial. I couldn't show it off without also figuring out what the typing was, so I'm sorry. Alright, so we got Sableye, Throw, and Medice. Interesting. I don't know who I want here. I probably don't want Sableye, but like I said, you should try and catch everyone anyway, even if you don't plan to use them, just to like add them to Pokedex. Hey, please have huge power, or pure power. Let's see. This is actually one that I'll check. Canada Lynx, okay. Hey, pure power. Pure power, it just says raise attack. It's a lot better than that. It actually doubles the attack stat. Oh, but that nature. Oh, great. Oh, also, if you, wow, okay. If you press A over this menu, you can see their IVs. IVs go up to 31. So this is crazy, actually. These are really good IVs, even if the nature sucks. You can just change the nature later, I guess. Let's check everyone else's too. Pretty good defense IVs. Pretty good attack. I don't know what type of attacker you are. I think you might be... Oh, you're a physical attacker. Okay, that works. That's not bad either. I'm afraid to look. Oh, no, wait. Wait, hold on. Oh, no, I was looking at it wrong. I mean, good attack IVs. I'll take it. Could be better speed, could be better HP, but that's fine. I don't really take too much stock into IVs. Like, even if they're like all 0, I'll be like, well, that sucks, and I'll just keep moving on. But I know some people would be like, oh, I need a better one. I only really do that with abilities. Potions. Okay, so we've got our first trainer battle coming up. Better not wipe my run. So I think previously, I think trainers would like almost always give you like 500 money, I think, in the previous version. Now they give like proper like spreads. So like you'll get a lot more money than you normally would. All right, thanks for that. Ooh. There's some good moves. Oh yeah, I forgot I had other Pokemon. Yeah, so I got like a 1,200 bucks there. That was pretty good. All right, Karate Bert. No, sorry, Karate Ernie. They look like Bert and Ernie. Or Throw and Sock. All right, I'll get rid of Sableye. I don't really care too much about Sableye. They're not really that good. Paralyze Heal. At least I don't think they're that good. This is a big route. I don't know what route this is from. Hey, berries. Landsat, Pasho, Chilean, Starve. Starve's not bad. I really want Citrus. And I want really just anyways. There's a lot of trainers here. Yeah, I'm gonna try and fight all the trainers I can. Because I want to get more items and more money. Money is pretty important in this game. Because you'll need it to continue the runs. So please keep that in mind. Okay, nice. Alright, let's, what do we got here? This is not my favorite team, to be honest. Half Ghost, half fighting. But we don't really have any other options this early, so not much I can do. Faint, huh? Instead of Endure, I guess? That's not too bad. Are you, I forget, are you Psychic yet? Or do you get that later? Okay, yeah, you're fighting Psychic. Alright, well, let's start fighting trainers. I'd love to see a rare Pokemon collection. I just started this run, sir. So I'm just gonna speed through this. They're all like level 4. Oh wait, did I fuck that up? Can I not grab that item now? Oh, also you can double tap B to run away. Oh, I screwed myself there. Whoops. Not on video. Double tap. Hey, nice. Okay. This is a confusing, annoying place. I don't like this. Real quick, just to do a bag check. We're already at 20 out of 30. So this is gonna be rough. We've got a lot of routes to go. Also, I'm doing this to run faster, but also it does spawn more Pokemon, so I should be a little bit more careful. More Pokédolls. Pokédolls just let you guarantee running away, which I don't think I really need to worry about. Not too much anyway. Paralyze Heal. I can't get through those yet. Oh, you run slower in the tall grass. Interesting. All right. I'm learning from my mistakes. I'll challenge you from way far away. Ew, did you just look at me? Alright, relax, lady. You're the one who walked out to me. Voltorb. It's level 4. I'm gonna tackle this Voltorb, just to insult to injury. Although I guess tackle's stab, right? Because our Stuffle is like that. I don't know when Stuffle evolves. I should probably know that information. 27. Okay, so we'll hit that in 2 phases. Okay. When do you evolve again? 37. Yikes. Alright, so we got two options here. This is the Mart rest stop. So here we can find someone who sells TMs, regular items like HP healing items. Oh my god, what's the third one? And Pokeballs. Pokeballs are pretty important because right now I've just been able to catch everything because it's the beginning of a run. That will not continue. And then this is the daycare rest stop. Daycare is not bad, and I'm going to show it off here. So we'll do the daycare stop. We'll go to the Mart stop later. Also, it's getting late. So at the daycare stop, you can buy and plant berries, I think. The berries are very expensive. I don't want to do this. No, thank you. I think you can... Yeah, I think if you plant berries here, they'll... Weakens a normal move. Why? So I think if you plant berries here, then the next time you come, there'll be more of them. I think that's how that works. Oh, it just... Oh, that's so nice. It just asks you to, if you want to plant the last berry you did. Oh, that's so good. So this is a new feature to Emerald Rogue. This was not part of the previous update. So they added a daycare and like a berry plot. So the way this works is that also this one has the Pokemon Center. So we definitely want to do that. So let's go to the main attraction here. So this is the daycare. So you can unlock multiple slots, but basically if we put a Pokemon in here, let's put, I don't know, let's put this Yamask here. So now this Yamask will stay here until you go to the daycare again. I don't know if this persists between runs. It might. But the way that works is that say we're at like level, say we're working on the 4th badge and we come across another daycare stop and I'm like down a Pokemon. You can either swap out Pokemon, so you can be like, I'll put one here and take this Pokemon, or just take it. So basically that's kind of like insurance. You leave that so that you can pick it up later. And we're going to do that. All right, next up is the Pokeblock lady. So, oh, she sells mints too, that's right. I might actually buy this mint for Medite because he needs a pro attack mint. So then there's also, these are Pokeblocks. I don't fully understand how these work yet, if I'm being real. So we'll just buy a dragon one just to do it. That's fine. And then item courier. So the item courier, yeah, this isn't helpful here. So he will randomly select one of the shops. So either the TM shop, the held item shop, the battle item shop, the normal general shop, the Pokeball shop. There's like 6 or 7 different shops in this game, and he'll pick randomly one of them. He'll have every single item for that shop available, even though that like in a normal like rogue setting, I think only until you're at, or it only shows up once you're at the Elite Four. I think you'll have like full inventories. Usually it's random which ones show up, and you get more as like the run goes on. He'll give you all the options. The catch is that you basically buy the item, and then once you buy it, the next time you see him, he'll deliver it to you. So again, it's kind of like the daycare thing where it's like delayed gratification. But it could be good. Like if you like get the Pokeball one, you buy some quick balls or something like that. I think he might sell it at a higher price. I'm not sure. Also, the reason this looks so weird, this is the shop that also sells Z-moves and Mega Stones, but if those aren't involved, or if those aren't unlocked yet, he only sells these 4 items, and they're for Dialga and Palkia. It's weird he doesn't sell the like Grisius orb for Giratina here too, but it is what it is. All right, I think that goes through the entire stop. I've done everything I need to. So let's get rolling. Hold on. How are we feeling, Rex? Good. All right, we do know it's flying, so I should probably not have my fighting type Pokemon out front. But this is what I meant, where it's like I only have 2 typings effectively, so like, we're kind of in a rough spot. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to sell some of my items. It's too late. I'm not going to go back. I did want to sell some items just to, like, free up some space, but I guess we'll do that later. Oh, one thing to mention is that berries do count. I think it's very easy to just, like, hoard berries and not think about it, but they do count. Oh, also, it's not... So the item limit, it's not, like, total number of items. It's different items. So, like, these 2 only count as 2, even though I have 3 of each of them. I just have a lot of different items like across different tabs, so that's gonna be fun to manage. I can't wait. Let's do this. Cool. I don't know how to handle this next fight. We might just lose immediately because we just got a really bad matchup. One thing that I do think is worth pointing out, I'm not 100% sure of this, but I think that the gym leaders, I think they're the same until you beat a run. So I think like even if I lose here, it's gonna be Faulkner, because it's all the Gen 2 gym leaders at first. So I think it'll still be Faulkner again when I come back here, until I beat the run, I think. Serious sign. It reads, for a cost, I can provide you a glimpse of the future. Oh no. Oh, so I think this is all, yeah, these are the signs they were talking about. So I think this is how you normally figure out what typing it is. You have to like pay for it, but I can't afford it. This is the level person, so if you battle them, it'll raise all of your Pokemon to level cap, so that's really nice. We don't need it. This Nurse Joy sucks, but also I kind of want her to step on it. You want me to heal you or something? Look, kid, I'll give you a single free heal. After that, you're gonna have to pay, and it's very expensive. I think it's like 3 times whatever, like 3,000 times whatever like gym leader you're on. So I think I had to heal before the 8th gym, and I had to do it a second time, and it was like 2,400. So it gets really expensive. It's definitely worth saving that heal, and always trying to heal up with items or a stop before you get to her. People say you can clip flying type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. Show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. Hey, I hope you don't win. Pretty decent shot I lose here. Oh, to 2-0. Let's go for Confuse Ray. Good start. Okay. Smog poisons, right? I don't actually know. I don't usually use Smog. May poison. Astonish physical. I guess we'll just Ember, because we have decent special attack. So, also, one thing to point... I guess we'll see. Oh, not like this. Oh, please hit yourself. Please. 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 Yes! Litwick! Alright. So, one thing to remember is that there is Permadeath in this. So if Litwick dies, then we lose Litwick for the run. So I have to balance, do I want to keep Litwick alive in order to get through here? And the answer is yes. I'm just very worried about this. I don't really have a good switch. Someone is going to die here. I don't know who. But I don't think Litwick should be the one to die, because Litwick is pretty good. Maybe Calamondon? You have high defense, right? Trade abilities on contacts. Speed's down. What are your moves? We'll be fine, right? Guys, right? You're not great either. I guess I could do Stuffle. But I think they resist Brutal Swing. They don't resist Tackle, though. Okay. I also don't want to lose Stuffle, though. Let's throw in this guy. If he dies, then I'll get a safe switch to Stuffle. So let's see. Astonish, huh? That was a rough fucking switch. What is your ability now? Trading. It doesn't tell me. It's just super luck. I think that increased the chance of crits, but it also increases enemy drops. Is how that works. Oh, nothing's effective? Rad. Well, I mean, we can do 15. Nightshade at level 15 is not bad, actually. Yeah, go for it. Wing attack. Ouchies. I mean, I'm not going to crit with Nightshade, but I can do consistent damage. Sorry, friend. Alright. Now I can swap in Rex, which is good. They don't have their sheer luck ability anymore. I could do Baby Doll Eyes to reduce their attack by 1. I just don't think it's worth it. I think it just makes sense to just keep going for Tackle. Oh, unless I completely forgot about type differences. Wait, hold on. What did that say? Oh, I was trying to see if they dropped an item. I don't want to lose Stuffle. So we're going to have to swap out. This sucks. Yep. Here we go. Hey, don't wing attack. Well, I did technically ask. Oh my god, what are these moves? Why? Circle throw. Live! Okay. Alright. One more. Yanma. Bug flying. Okay. That's also not a great typing. We're gonna take one for the team here. We're gonna do a Leer. Alright, never mind. They're taking one for the team. We're slow. Oh my god, you need a speed boost too. You're a menace. Alright, Medite, I really... Really need you to do something here. You're a physical attacker, so feint would make the most sense. I could work up as well. Work up increases special attack and special defense. I don't know if I'll live one air cutter though. Let's detect first. Oh no! I fucking fell for it. All right, I see how it is. Oh, I am somehow faster. Oh my god, dude, this sucks. I'm definitely not faster now. Oh yeah, feint must have priority. Alright, we're in a rough spot now, because I don't have any priority. I think I'm going to lose here. Yikes. This is what I meant. The game is tough. Sometimes that first route can make all the difference. I'm gonna... This is for Litwick. Lower your attack. Use double team, I dare you. Fuck. Can't believe I'm going to lose to a fucking Yanma. God damn it, no, not like this. Alright. Too late. Should not have led with, Litwick. That's what it came down to. If I had Litwick available for Yanma, I could have won, but... It's just that easy. Sometimes you get half your team is fighting Pokemon, and you get the Flying Gym. Sometimes you knew it was going to be a Flying Gym, but the only Pokemon that are available were flying or were fighting a Ghost, so... We got a little bit of money to spend. Not a lot, but a little. We'll save there. Honestly, that run wasn't going to go very long anyway. But I did hope it would go longer than that. The game taketh and give it away. Oh, we did do one. I think this is just for starting an adventure. So now you get the adventure stats. You get 5 build parts. You get 1,000 money. New quest. Welcome home. Build all the available areas. So I think we have to do a little tutorial here. So if we go down here... Just the person I was waiting for. Professor Elm told me that you were going on adventures for Wrath of Zalis now, which means you'll be in charge of collecting building supplies for Wrath of Zalis expansion. Here, let me show you. Firstly, you can have this town map. You can use it to look at the current layout of Wrath of Zalis. Nice. So this is the map. This shows you where everything is. Like I said, this is different for every person, because it'll be a little bit randomized, but this is mostly how it is. Current layout of Wrath of Zalis. You can build and upgrade areas with building supplies you gather from completing quests. Here's some I had left over. Now, if you interact with workbenches like this one, you'll be able to spend the building supplies on improving Wrath of Zalis. Give it a try. Oh, excuse me. So you can build new areas. These cost more. So I have 6. I got 5 from that adventure, and then I got 1 from just now. Now, home base is purely cosmetic. I bought this first. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Unless you like that stuff, it's fine. Pokemarts is pretty good. Park is kind of deceptive. Excuse me. Throat's getting really dry. I'm a mess. My body is falling apart. Excuse me. So, Park is deceptive. It's an add-on to the Safari Zone, but also you get a free shiny Stantler from it, and I think for 5,000, they teach you Cut and Rock Smash, so you can just use that out in the world. There's a couple other quality of life abilities like that through the park. The park's pretty good. I'd recommend that pretty soon. I would say the daycare is probably the most advantageous because you can effectively take a Pokemon, stick it in the daycare here, and then it'll also be there when you go out into the run. So it's almost like a cheat to like an in-game method to let you take multiple Pokemon into a run, but it does rely on you finding one in the run. So keep that in mind. I haven't actually tried the market yet. I bought it, but I haven't looked into it too much. I think it's for Pokéblock stuff. I do know that normal Pokemon that you catch out in a run will appear in the Safari Zone, so you can catch them again or try to change who you want to make your starter for the run. But I think if you catch a legendary, you need 20 Pokéblocks of its main type, I think. So if you catch a legendary during a run, I would prioritize the market a little sooner so that you can start with that legendary. I think that's how that works. I haven't actually done it yet. And then Pokemarts is pretty good too. You have to upgrade it a couple times to get better stock, but obviously it's good. So that's just for that upgrading areas. You can add the trainer school to this area. Adding the move tutor here would be pretty good. Starter bag. Starter Pokemon can be randomized when embarking on runs. Adventure flag. Adventures can be saved and replayed again. I don't really need either of these, so we'll save the building parts for now. Move tutor might not be bad, but I don't really have the money for it yet. So then we'll do this. Trainer school is free. It just gives you some like better tips and stuff. Like they'll give you pretty high level attacks. So much harder to get my optimal EV spreads now. I used to just grind against wild Pokemon. Now all Pokemon gain EVs after training battles instead. EV spread they get is based on their nature, so it's really important to have a good nature as early as possible if you want a good EV spread. So I don't really do EVs, so I don't really care about this. But it's all high level stuff like that. There's no rewards for joining the trainer school, so. But if you want to learn more about Pokemon, go there. You may have noticed that a suspicious character has been added here. Hey there, thanks for rolling to have a chat with your mate, the ball guy. I got the perfect Pokeball for you. That ball. So then, don't worry, I'll give you another Pokeball. So I think every time you do an adventure and come back, he'll give you another Pokeball. And I believe you can bring these with you on runs. Like, I think you start with these Pokeballs, so pretty worth it. This is the bag expander. The price goes up every time, but it does expand by 10 every time you do it. So we'll do 1 for 500. Then we'll do 750. Then I can't afford another one. 50's okay. 50 gets rough around maybe like the 3rd or 4th area if you keep picking up all the items. So keep that in mind. And you can build from like any of these areas, because if you build a new area, when you go to select it, it'll say, do you want to build it north, west, east, or whatever. Basically, it'll add like another area. So you want to decide where you want to put it based on, like, you know, where you want to put it. So, like, I know it sounds ridiculous, but like if you're like, well, the starting area is in green, I probably want like the shops to be close to it, then you could build it north here. So then basically that way the Pokemarts will be like right to the left. So just keep that in mind. I think you kind of want to build it around this area, because this is where you'll be the most. So you want to pick like south and like, you know, east, north, etc. based on this area, if I were to give some advice. That being said, that's like, you know, like 45 minutes here. I did one run unsuccessfully, but I'd like to make this a series. I previously streamed this, so I would play it for like a couple hours at a time. I think I want to do it, I want to do it in parts. I want to do it in like in YouTube video form this time. See how it goes. So, you know, thank you guys for watching. I plan to do more. This is part 1. And if you want to see other like quote-unquote high-level Pokemon play, the series I would recommend to you are Pokemon Emerald Horizons. That was a quality of life / difficulty ROM hack for Pokemon Emerald. It was 42 parts. I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of like high-level thinking, like a lot of difficult battles and stuff. So you should give that a watch. The other one, and this is going to surprise you, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, because I did randomizers of those, and they're really difficult. If you remember anything from Pokemon Stadium, the like Pokemon they give you in that game, the rental Pokemon, are bad. They have really bad moves and stuff. So you had to really think on your feet and think on the situation and really like do a lot of setups, a lot of like status, a lot of hazards and stuff. It's hard because like all the opponents are like meta, and you're in there with like the most like ridiculous teams possible. Like, you know, stuff like a Pokemon, instead of knowing like Psychic to do psychic damage, they'll know like Hypnosis and Dream Eater because the game hates you. So that's a lot of fun. I would recommend those. So Pokemon Stadium 1 randomizer, Pokemon Stadium 2 randomizer, and then Pokemon Emerald Horizons. If I remember, I'll put them in the description. Also, hey, if you're here from the algorithm for some reason, I don't know if this video will hit the algorithm. Maybe. I don't think it will. But if it does, you know, say hi in the comments. Be like, hey, this is your first video I've seen. It's always fun to see which videos hit that. And finally, if you do want to see more Emerald Rogue, I mean, there's an easy way to do that. There's an easy way to encourage me. All you gotta do is like either leave a comment being like, this is great, or you don't want to talk to me, which is fine. I get it. I'm a little offended, but I get it. Hit that like button. That's how I know that you like it and you want to see more of it. I know it sounds like ridiculous. It's like one of those YouTube things like, hey, don't forget to like, but like it works, and I use it for that. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you in part 2. Bye-bye.